theme of their comp, just diving onto the backline of TES.
Yeah, I love how there's no thinking there for Khan. He's like, I'm going Camille. This is what I need to do right now. This is how I'm going to beat a Wukong in lane, but it's also...
And just set up super well for these times.
Yeah, I'd much rather see him go top than... Well, we're seeing TES go top.
We certainly are. 369, he's got his flash available, but he's going to be in a whole lot of trouble. Tian is here, but TP being channeled by Knight here, but it's way too late.
Ooh.
No, Costa saves him, which goes down in the end, but they're going to answer the play at very least. Knight will be the one to be gifted this kill over Tian doing his best. Costa has to come in and kick him in the face.
He tried
individual champions. None of them are like strongest in role. None of these are like the big meta champions that everyone wants.
No, I feel like he's really strong against what TES drafted.
Khan's in trouble here. Flashes away to safety, but there is no safety against Syndra. You've been outskilled by the Arbor.
And this is
Grab themselves this Ocean Drake. The question is, how much can Khan answer within the top side?
That's what I was wondering. I thought once 369 is seen that top E for Tian all here.
Hang on. Knight is meant to be the carrier of this team. He's meant to be the one, but he's getting dived underneath the tier 2 here. Scatter the weak with an ulti. He's going to survive this one. Khan has to dash away, but Yuyanja exhausts him and will not let him out. There's a knock-up. The stun comes through from the concussive blows. Carson doesn't have the damage to finish the kill off, though, and now on towards Crisp. The slow's coming on through. They're going to follow up. True shot barrage and a kill for Carson.
And overall, we said before this game that unlocks any play for TS other than just continuing to have 369 hit this turret, but realistically, the name of the game for TS is still just neutral objectives.
I think the name of the game honestly feels like just
Pretty difficult for FPX to try and respond to the back.
they can try and make a dive in this bottom lane though. Is Yuyanja the target? Well, goodbye Yuyanja. That is some damage out of LWO.
You know the thing
How that's going to be panning out, but the Herald will get a second charge. With Khan here on the Camille, they might be able to finish off the tower. 369 trying to contest. Stun goes wide, and it means Tian can step forward once again. Tier 2 taken by FPX.
Yeah, because Karsa and Jackie Love are committed towards that dragon, so
and the ultimate's already down from Chris. So now TS are in a position where they actually can just sit in front of FPX and just play a poke and siege game.
So what you're saying is neither team has engaged tools anymore. Well, I'm wrong there, because everybody goes straight up to 369. And that is monkey business in a nutshell. Now onto the rest of top esports. There's 4 of them remaining. The slows won't land, but Khan doesn't care. Goes straight into the back line, and there's the follow-up as well. Flash away, though. It'll be flashes for a Q. Not sure if that one was optimal, but they're going to be able to get away with this one. Jackie Love dodges the stun and evens up the fight.
And it's, when FPX have committed literally everything that they have now, it's really hard for them to lock down top esports. And if you're running into an Ezreal without 369, he doesn't have teleport. So this just feels like let's try and pull Khan into this and see if we can get that teleport.
Trying to force the teleport out of Khan. They're going to be able to clear the vision at very least and continue to threaten this play right here. You can see Khan staying in the base. He wants the home guards when he TPs in here. Yuyanja blocks a lot of damage, and Khan's is just going to keep this Baron going until the teleport is committed. Khan's now arrived. As soon as that happens, you see top esports back away.
Khan is still looking to try and make it
Oh,
though.
there's a knock-up out of 369 who wants to go for the fight right here. Tian's in trouble as he has to back away. Knock-up only onto 2 and B though. And in goes Carter. Look at that. That is a thing of beauty right there. Carter goes way too deep though. Follows up his beautiful kick with a little bit of Lee Syndrome.
And we did say if there was anyone...
Yeah, Carter going a little bit deep for that one. And we can have another fight here because Chris doesn't have flash available. Stunned up, and Jackie Love certainly has the damage to follow up here. Tian getting a slow, but they're going to continue to push on towards Crisp here. Unleash power, true shot barrage. Crisp will not get away. 369 flashes for the kill.
And the difference to me here in a lot of these fights is the fact that TS is some team fight where it really is coming down to like mechanics and execution, who gets cut out, who's willing to step forward and
Finish before LWX. Khan is very much underway as well with his build.
Worth mentioning that it's 369 with TP this time as Chris caught once again, goes into the fight because he knows that he's already gone down on this one, but Doinb's caught, kicked back by Caster as he couldn't quite kick him into the team, and it goes Khan onto the likes of Knight, but he survives after everything, and this is all going the way of top esports. Doinb barely lives, but no he doesn't! Jackie Love's having none of it as he finds himself a triple.
And that was beautiful.
where TSR, especially when we can see that Doinb does still have that scrying orb, so could have easily checked if TS were on Baron.
369 is going to get 1v1 here. Khan happy to go for the play. You know that he wins that one. He's on the Camille, but 369 kind of matching him for now at least as Chris comes in. How is he going to actually find the kill? 2v1 from 369, and now Chris realizes he's once again caught out, has to get on out of there.
So well played by 369. I doubted him the entire way through that. I should not be a 369 non-believer.
This game was so insane because it was so close for like 25 minutes until it wasn't. Now it looks like FPX are just gonna get shut out.
Welcome to the top esports games.
Dracula might have stepped too far forward though. He's going to be the one to go down. LWX keeps himself safe with a stopwatch. And now the chase from FPX. They're looking for Carson next. Crisp gets the Zenith blade. There's an axe to follow it as well. LWX has so much damage. Crisp barely surviving, but survive he does. Because Yuyanjin and Knight need to be careful, but here comes 369. He's found one. Cyclone available if he can get onto LWX.
Potentially, Mike is only able to get his turret. Actually, probably gonna have to back off. We see 369 is coming out. He still does have Cyclone available.
Oh, he's gonna find LWX. Surely here finds the knockup onto two of them. This is you. 369 has put this game on his shoulders right now. The top esports look dominant. I'm looking for a tier 2 as Yuyanja happy to tank this one up for a couple of shots as the rest of the team muscles into the base here. And top esports, after such a tense early game, have just flipped everything on a dime, forcing Khan away. Mid and hip goes down. Top esports
Gonna do so much work against Khan.
And he's looking for a way into the back of the fight. Once again, he has his flash, he has Cyclone, and he's on to LWX. But Killer Instinct to the back. It's Jackie that's in trouble. He's the one that's taken down. 369 can't do enough damage, but he finds doing B for himself. Maybe he has the damage after all, because they've somehow turned this fight on its head. Crisp once again taken down. Khan cannot. Oh, yeah, he can. He's getting over the wall here. Blasco as well. He's a Camille. He's out of there. But you know what? His base is in trouble.
And overall, this fight just showed us how far ahead 369 is. It doesn't matter if LWX goes into the fight. TS are just too far ahead for it to matter.
This has been such a ridiculous win here for top esports. Jackie Love getting caught out to start the fight, but they don't care. Straight on towards the base now as Khan gets on towards Knight, has to try and finish off the Syndra. It doesn't quite have the damage. The stun comes through, and this Braum pick paying dividends for top esports on towards the base in game number 1 in 35 minutes.
It was a close-fought early game, teetering into a tense mid-game, but top God.
This is something Khan's also played before. He's played it one game this split, and obviously fits that historic play style of how people know Khan of really just wanting to dominate the top lane. So,
FPX the opportunity now for Karsa after winning very heavily in the early jungle game to start up this dragon now. Tian and Chris are trying to potentially spot this out.
Yuyanja here to try and block Tian's way into the pit. Jumps on forward and Tian gets the Drake. Now Jackie Love wants to answer for the players. Karsa is low, but there's a heal available on Jackie Love. They don't even need it. Kill goes the way of Knight.
I don't know.
You know, gonna be hard for them to really ever set up that tempo play bot that we've talked about, and TS are just punishing them across the map for it.
Tian is gonna have the concussive blow stacking on Hub. His flash is about to come off cooldown, but not soon enough here. He's gonna, no, just barely survives. 2B answers it here, 1-for-1 right now. As Yuyanja has to use his own flash, jumps over tonight, but 2B following for this one. Can he do the damage is the question. One more auto, stuns him underneath the tower. Somehow Yuyanja gets away with this one.
I don't know. They wanted to provide that big beat take to the front line. The fact he's not falling behind and can still be relevant is amazing, especially with Rift Herald.
Got his flash available and knows he needs to go for it, but Tian is there, gets the kickback. Dominus used as well as Crisp stuns up this Renekton, but the Q is there. 369 does a good amount of damage, but he still goes down, and that means FPX can move to the Herald.
And that was just so unfortunate, but
really nicely done here by 369, but also by FPX, who are going to find themselves the first tower of the game here. And like the differences between these teams are so minuscule, and 369 reading them perfectly.
It will be traded for the Dragon on this bottom side, though. The potential here with 3 members coming into the top, that maybe top esports can try and make them play bot side. But I like what Khan has done here is move across and help control this mid lane. So, oh, hang on.
We've got Duobi tanking the tower right here. 369 is low, but Tian is going to maybe overcommit for this one. Equalizer finishes it, but it's 1-for-1, all things considered. And now Knight arriving on the scene. Duobi just about gets away from the stun. He took damage, though, I'm pretty sure, from Karsa, or from 369, sorry.
LWX, he's only sitting on 1.5 items.
Knight is just walking under the tower because Yuyanja has made his way onto this play. Duobi with 2 stacks, but they're going to back away. They're happy to just take a flash and a heal right there.
369's RTP also got cancelled.
Khan's doing a lot of damage right there onto Carson, but Jackie jumps on forward. He's straight on towards Khan, trying to finish off the carry, but Tian moves on in, gets onto the Ezreal, has kick available, but Jackie jumps on out of this one. So it's going to be one kill for Doing to start this one off. 369 getting into the fray and cuts down the Rumble straight towards the mid lane as Top Esports continue the play.
Chinese Rumble coming in next and real loud.
Straight on towards the Infernal Drake, and let's bear in mind, it's Infernals for the rest of the game, Larry.
Yeah, so going to be a really good option for TES to snowball this game out, but I kind of have a feeling we're not going to get
that right at the start about how this Quinn theoretically didn't seem to fit the composition for FPX, and now that the pick itself isn't really working out in the way that they wanted, although they are going to get another tier 2, so I don't want to belittle it too much, it feels like this could be an issue for them.
Yeah, this right now, this is actually an interesting kind of map setup that they can only do because Baron's not up, because both Khan and Dwimby do not have TP. So the second that Baron is up, you cannot look for plays like this anymore, and you're just going to trade on both sides of the map.
Hang on, they're looking for an inhib right here. This is insane from FPX as they just brute force their way into the base of Top Esports. This is not a good trade for TES.
It's horrific as well because...
But if they can't win the 5v5, how do FPX play around this?
I feel like FPX are getting caught out.
They don't get to play around this. They've already lost the fight. Tian the next target. He tries to jump away. Doing desperate to finish a player off, but he's Rumble on his own. He doesn't have the damage for that one. Tian slowed as Jackie tried to finish things up. In the meantime, Knight is just off on his own, solo killing people. Tian is going to be chased down as Jackie gets yet another kill. This series is already over.
And this is what we want to see from the best team in the LPL. We look at who they've gone up against. JDG, 2-0 Slam. You look at them against EDG.
FPX ended up drafting a comp much worse against it than they had in game one. Like
on the same side of the draft.
Exactly, they were both same blue.
Well, this is a dominant favorite, and I can't think of a team that can face them.
Globally. I mean, I can't think of anyone globally. I mean, I'm looking over at LEC and I'm seeing G2 and Fnatic are having struggles. I look towards NA and I can't see anyone there either. Even in the LCK, we just took them on in MSC. Top Esports are looked set to take on the world right now.
Other than Rogue Warriors, guys, no one is taking this team down. But actually, Rogue Warriors already played against them.
Actually, V5, that's their next game.
That's
Victory
on
5.
Monday.
That's true.
Yeah.
V5, the chosen ones. We'll see if they can
They are. You know, I'm not quite sure.
I don't know if he did. You got a lot of hate for your Cougar thing, didn't you? But here we go. Nice.
Yeah, that was a disaster. Nice in trouble here. Equalizer, kick from Tian, but somehow he survives. Guardian comes through from Yuyanjia. And now Tian maybe has jumped too far for this one because Jackulov is trying to find a way back into the plate as well. Knight dodging everything. Knock upon to Tian. See you later, Lee Sin. And Jackulov, he's going to get stunned up. I don't think Doing has the damage, but maybe Khan does as he comes sideways into the play, but Khan takes so much. True shot barrage across the team. Everybody's low. Knight has to do a lot of work, and Chris is the one to go down. Carson now arriving a little late to the play, but there's only 2 people left for FPX. They may have found the fight. What? Deleted! And now there's one more to go down. A swing around from Khan. There's
16, which matches the Magi stack that Knight has right now.
I almost went up to 100, which, you know, is more like a spellbind.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. Down in the bottom lane now as the siege continues. Equalizer used just to try to clear the wave, but I don't think Top Esports care about the minion wave right now. Well, hang on. Hang on. LWX went in. Don't cut away from that. He somehow survived.
I'm actually just really surprised no one on TS is answering Khan because they both have TP up. They're probably just going to die before it ends.
They're just going to try and end the game. I don't know how LWX Killer Instinct into everyone from top and got out with his life without using a summoner, but you know what? Who cares? They're into the fight once again. Tian the target, but he's going to stop what Yuyanja flashes away to safety, but Tian will go down. Now straight towards Crisp, who flashes out with his own life, and Khan on the flank. Maybe this is the fight. This Doing burning people down on the front line, flashes himself to safety, and Jackulov still surviving. Crisp now has to tank up a lot of damage. LWX not really able to do enough just yet, and Knight comes up big once more. Can't slowed, doesn't have flash. One more Q, but they can't quite find the target. And Top Esports have to back away.
They can go out.
Khan is going to be right here. We do see him flying in on the mini-map. 369 is low.
They could find some picks here. This is how FPX can find their way back into the game. Castle going to get a pillar here. Jackie looks in, but LWX flies across the screen and finds himself a kill. Knight has insane damage. Jackula finishes the kill, but he jumps straight on towards the rest of the equalizer. Jackula goes down, and the Drake can't be taken.
Well, the Drake can be taken for FPX, and that was so nice to see both from LWX and Duinby to finish it off, but Knight once again showing his mechanical prowess.
Hang on, it's not over just yet. 369's here, so is Knight. Khan has to go huge. Tian jumps over towards Duinby. Equalizes on cooldown, and Knight is not done just yet. Jumping forwards, trying to get in. They're just stopping everyone because the supers are in the base right now, but they can't.
Amazing mechanically this game. And FPX, though, gonna contest this one.
Well, they're gonna need to.
Oh my god, okay.
Whoa.
That is not a contest. That is a one-shot right there. Now Top Esports, they just gotta dot the I's across the T's. Equalizer across the whole team, though. Good kick from Tian. And they get on tonight. He's shut down. LWX going massive in the fight. But there's the stun coming on through. Stopwatch keeps him alive for now, but Jackula finishes it off. Double kill for him as Duinby falls. It was a great start to the fight. They finished off Knight. They ruined his perfect game, but you know what? This is going to be Top Esports.
And once again, Knight starting it off with that pick onto Quint, leading to a beautiful team fight by TS to close out this game.
He ruined the stacks though! There's no more Magi stacks. That was the important part.
The Magi stacks are gone, but the Phoenix has been plucked here. Top Esports repeat history from the MSC finals and take themselves a 2-0 over FPX.